We're trying to podcast right here, and now we got. They just started barking now.
We got a bunch of wiener dogs and Dancer schnitzels.
So, what?
A Phillies cap in the middle of the park.
That's Trump's
No
cap.
one needs that, apparently.
Yeah, no one needs.
So, this is a new thing that we're trying to do. Again, same podcast. We're co-hosting me and Sanjay, and our guest today is Elena.
Hey, let's go.
Hello.
Hello.
So, it's also over coffee. None of us has coffee today. You have coffee?
To,
She has Sprite. He's got
Aquarius.
water or something. I forgot to bring anything, so cheers, guys.
Cheers.
it's not
And I
water,
didn't
but-
charge my mic, so I'm recording into this 360 camera. At least we're getting audio, so that's at least
course.
that works, right?
Someone's gonna watch it. Anyways,
Yeah, hopefully. Hey, Elena, how you doing?
still alive, despite everything.
Despite everything.
That
When
sounds
you say
great.
that, like it's really, she came from Ukraine during
Yeah.
war,
Oh, yeah,
so
yeah, that's right.
that actually means something when she says it. So
That does actually.
when did you come to Japan?
Was
Like,
2 years ago when the war started, like in May.
Mhm.
I came like to 2022 May, and like I've been living here for, let's say, 2 years already.
2 years already?
Time flows.
Last time we talked, there were many things happening, right?
Yeah, still happening. Time to
It's
time.
been kind of quiet recently, don't you think?
Where Ukraine and
Yeah,
Russia?
yeah,
No, it's not.
No, I'm saying like
They just-
news-wise.
That's-
They just stopped.
Yeah.
They stopped reporting on it
Right.
intensively. Now it's like they got Ukraine to the deepest part of the sea, and then they go like, okay, you guys take care,
Right.
right?
Cheers.
Right?
Cheers, yeah.
And then
So
it's
the
like
shit is still going on. The bombs are dropping like every day. People are living without the light. Someone is living without even the water supplies or something. So still, the shit is still happening.
Yeah.
Shit, still shitting. But news are not like.
newsing.
It seems like the hype is coming to its end,
Mhm.
and since like people are kind of seems to be fed up with the whole the Ukraine thing, and then the Palestine happened, and they just switched into Palestine, and then and now the Palestine is just
The front
dropping.
news, right?
Yeah.
Right.
So the news are just like kind of you could call it like we're just fed up with the team. So ganbatte kudasai.
Yeah.
Cheers.
I don't
All
know.
the luck.
It's like,
Yeah.
with all due respect, with all due
yeah,
respect,
it's
it's like
almost like okay, your time is up, and
Yeah,
then
kinda
let's
like that.
switch over to this new thing. You know what I mean?
it's not really. It's I don't know if it's a new thing or whatever, but I think the whole thing with Ukraine is that the U.S. kind of set them up.
Mhm.
They kind of told them like, okay, we're gonna be with you all the way, and then they're just like, nah,
Now we basically had the guarantees, like well, when we gave off the nukes
yeah,
to Russia, they promised us that they're gonna like
look after you,
protect us.
I see,
They're
yeah.
gonna protect us at their like all the means,
yeah.
whatever that means.
And then they were like,
kind of you say the British and the Russia, they were all guaranteeing us the safety,
uh-huh.
and now one of the guarantors just fucked up and started the war against us. And the world seems wasn't ready, and people don't know what to do. When it's like when the time came to fulfill the promise they made.
Yeah. There has been jokes.
joke.
There has been jokes like okay, all of U.S.'s dollars going to Ukraine,
Yeah,
which I don't know if that's true or not. I
yeah.
don't know.
Haven't seen any, if you would ask.
Which is the thing, like because a lot of the things that
Yeah.
happen, like because politics, right?
Yeah.
Oh, all our dollars is going to Ukraine and blah blah blah, just to crap on someone else's administration, right? Like, oh, the Biden administration,
yeah,
oh,
yeah.
you're just sending all our dollars to Ukraine, but is that actually happening? Do you think?
If you like, they are not sending any dollars as dollars.
There's, I think they're
as
sending
money.
weapons,
They are sending
right?
like the weapons, like
Weapons.
weapons they promise to give, like in case of emergency, and the protection they promised.
Mhm.
But actually, like, have you ever counted like how much one weaponry type costs?
Oh.
So that's millions and millions of dollars. So they, all the aid they are making right now, it's not even closely enough to protect us from Russia, because you saw the like the size of Russia itself, right?
Mm.
And you saw the size of Ukraine. It's like a beetle fighting against a lion.
Yeah.
So if you're not sending your army, if you're not sending any weaponry like in normal amounts, if you are delaying the help, so how is that you supposed? How is this even supposed
To
to
be
happen?
honest, like I don't. The way things are going right now, I
Mm.
don't think Ukraine is gonna get out of this
I don't
in the right side. Like it's not
I
gonna
don't know.
go out.
I
It's,
don't see any end
right?
to this.
Yeah, it's not. It's not. It doesn't look very nice.
So it's not like I'm being a refugee. It seems like I had no other choice but to flee from my country,
Right.
because I don't have any
Oh.
place to return.
Right.
And for example, all of my property at home is actually captured right now. The graveyards of my relatives, my parents' legacies, and my legacy as well, they are all like being captured right now. And there's no way like you can possibly return anything of that. So yeah.
Nice, beautiful world that we live in.
Nah.
You know.
Yeah.
But
Depression
to
time.
be honest, and I don't know. It looks like I keep shitting on the U.S. every time I do a podcast. But to be honest, like, no, this is the thing. I really like the U.S. I like the U.S. culture. I like, I grew up watching everything U.S. like
Mhm.
series, comedy, songs, music,
We've
everything,
been
right?
believing in Captain America,
Right?
like let's be
Basically,
honest.
I
right?
can do this all day.
But now everywhere you look, you see like the US is just kind of like has a hand in everything that's fucked up in the world.
You
and-
know what?
And the thing is like their own backyard is messed up. Like you said, like they were trying to shit on Biden for sending all these millions, but it is true. And it's not just Biden, it's like all the presidents they just send so much money
Wait,
outside of the
don't
US.
exclude the Russian presidents out of this. Like,
Putin?
No.
yeah,
But the thing is, like, no, the Russians are
they have
obviously
been like opposite to each other for maybe ages right now, and now we have not only Russia-American issue, we also have the China included in this shed.
But are you guys? I mean, because Russia and China, they're kind of like friendly.
Buddies?
They're friendly, right?
Yeah, they
For the most part.
yeah, they kind of not showing off this, but basically economically
They're friendly.
they are friendly.
Yeah, exactly. Because it makes more sense for them.
Like for example, recently China like forbid to sell us drones.
Drones.
Yes,
China?
yes, China have like a kind of forbid us to buy any drones to Ukraine from Ukrainian cards, and if they know that the drone is going to be bought to Ukrainian location,
Okay.
they are going to cancel the purchase and are not going to send any drones.
I see.
Why? Because they militarize them because they
Yeah,
use
kind
them
of like
like
that. But at the other hand, they are not forbidding Russia to buy the drones and use them
From
at war.
China.
Yes.
Have you seen the videos
Ninja.
like of using these? They use these simple drones. I don't know. They put bombs on them and then
Oh, for
they
real?
FPV,
yeah, and then they detonate them. It's
From
crazy.
Like, I mean, you're taking the simple Mavic, like
Yeah.
for the like as we've just seen today at the shop.
Uh-huh.
Anyways, you're taking the Mavic, you're putting the FPV drone
Mm-hmm.
on that Mavic, and you're just sending the FPV into
Somewhere.
yeah.
with
Man,
somebody.
it's
Somewhere
like
on
the,
Russia's hand.
the range.
That's
The range
right.
is insane. The range on these drones is
Yeah,
really
yeah.
is really big. So all you need is like 15 to 20 minutes
And you
of
can.
flight time, and then within
Yeah,
these
if you're
15
close
minutes,
enough.
right?
Oh,
You got
wow.
you see these people, and then you cannot target You have to shoot them manually.
Yeah, right,
right?
right.
Otherwise, like there are no systems that
There's
can
like
target
there's no
these.
intel. You
Yeah.
just have to.
Yeah, right.
It's just boom.
Yeah, you just like boom, and that's
Oh
it.
wow, that's crazy.
And I saw a couple of videos and they're freaking insane. Like they just you just see them like
Like, yo, what,
But it could
what
be
else
anybody.
choice do we have?
Yeah.
Like, if the
Damn.
guarantors, safety guarantors, just don't provide any aid and like any help, what other choice do we have? We don't.
Right.
no, I'm not saying that you have a choice. I'm saying like the use of FPV drones right now is insane. Like it's
yeah.
on both sides, and everyone like just using this technology is damn. Like you just thought like drones are like for
Right.
fun and for getting cinematic
Yeah.
footage.
But no, it's-
You didn't know.
Point. People who
Oh,
are
wait,
living
there's
in the
more.
first world countries, they would never like consider FPV drone to be that deadly.
Yeah, it's like I really did not see this coming. when the first time I saw, it, I was like, "Is that a drone?"
Yes,
like,
the modern warfare.
right?
yeah.
It's like, damn.
That's-
Let's stop talking about politics a little bit. I'm sorry. I think I dragged us into this.
Podcast is going to like
Yeah,
different
11
direction.
minutes of politics and war and
Let's cut
stuff.
this up.
And-
boom.
And no, not boom. Like let's.
Enough.
No,
enough.
no, no,
no,
boom.
no booms. No
God.
boom.
Sorry.
No booms,
sorry.
right?
No boom.
Okay. So a little
was-
like.
That was actually hilarious.
And
though.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
It is.
Okay, guys, straight faces. This is not working.
Like,
This is not working at all.
Okay.
Okay. So,
All right. Well, segue.
okay, let's talk about something good that happened recently. What do you mean? Like, you got an IKEA, right?
Yeah.
Like, that's a good. Dude,
Yo, bro, no.
like, what? Okay,
Uh,
you bought an IKEA right now.
I
Let's
did.
say that it's something on the positive note,
Uh-huh.
right?
Positive
Like,
side.
at least there's something good to
Yeah.
this, right? Like,
Yeah.
owning property and trying to create something that is yours.
Uh-huh.
Talk. There seems to be a lot of stuff that you want to say about this, like this. What's behind it?
First of all, the fit is nice.
The fit is fitting.
Right.
Arms and legs are still on their place.
No. He's saying that you look good.
No.
Yeah.
Oh my god, this is going dark soon.
No, he's saying like your fit is fitting. Is
Like,
nice.
yeah, it is. You know, you got this. You're matching the Vans. The pants are matching the black.
Yeah.
That's a nice, very coordinated fit, don't you? Wouldn't you
I do
agree?
kind of think so. Yeah.
The woman has been studying design.
Hey, let's go.
Yeah, she's a designer, right?
Are you a designer?
I am designing.
Okay, well,
And suddenly
Let's
she's
go.
been doing web page design for Japanese companies. That she's like, this is not what I do.
It
This is not what I do.
Design isn't designing.
design is it designing? Sheesh.
Yeah.
Just-
So when I first came to Japan, like
Yeah.
2 years ago, I've been hired as a designer into like the main company at the Honsha.
Okay.
But actually, I've been explaining them like maybe 4 times that I'm not UI UX designer or like nothing connected to web designer.
Uh-huh.
That design has like
But
many
design is
branches.
not designing.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
And when I come to Japan, they are just introducing me to the office, and they're just, this is our web designer. Like, I mean, how
So did you lie on your? Did you lie on the? Did you lie on the
Application.
on the application and got the job? Is
No,
that-
no,
Okay.
not actually.
They just decided. Hold on. No, I don't think she lied. The whole thing is that they decided that a
You're just
designer means a web designer.
I see.
Yeah, they just don't
okay.
differ. That there are like several types of designers, like all in all, and there are different kind of jobs and profiles.
They just umbrella
So-
you.
For Japanese, if
Gotcha.
you're designer, it's 100% your web designer.
Oh wow. Okay.
They just don't
Damn.
differ. That's it.
I see.
That being said, are you still doing the same thing, or like you just left?
Not really. Well, when they actually made me to leave the company, like it's been not quite a layoff because no one except for me has just left.
Mhm.
They just told me like, oh, speaking of which, like tomorrow your department is going to be done.
Oh, for
And I was
real?
Fuck, why? Why don't you tell me tomorrow? Like, I mean,
Right.
what's the difference? And they say that we don't have a job for you at the Honsha. So this is why we are sending you to
Somewhere else?
daily care, like 24/7 care for disabled people, mainly mentally disabled people. And I was like, fuck no.
You should see
I'm
the
done.
faces that he's
What?
making. Like,
That sounds like
he's
an
just-
inside. That sounds like an inside job. You know what I mean? Like, oh, okay, well, we're not doing this, so you can go here. You know what I mean?
That's the company, like it's Fukushigaisha, because of like
Oh wow.
they are actually working with the disabled and handicapped people. But there's a
Well, that's the
Honsha, like
inside
the
job.
main office,
Uh-huh.
where people are doing the beepers and kind of like that shit. But there are also like the separate houses where they, so to say, store people with disabilities and
Mhm.
handicaps, like mentally disabled, depression, anxiety, bipolar disorder, and schizophrenia, and all of that types of people. So this is like initially a group home where people can lead like normal life and be taken care of.
I see.
But it doesn't work this way from the inside.
Yeah, that seems.
Anyways, so I have a depression on my own, like, you know, the work thing and everything.
Right.
And they are just telling me that there's no job for you at the main office. So we are sending you to
Damn.
daily care, like to the handicapped people with the schizophrenia and depression and kind of like that stuff.
That's
Many of them have the paranoid issues. Like they are really out of the world because they are also taking medication like to keep them stable. So I was like, fuck no. If you're telling me that tomorrow my department is gone, I'm not working here since tomorrow. See ya.
Yeah, I mean that makes sense. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
right. It's like if you think you took the refugee into your company and you're gonna like PR on this shit, and you think you can do to me whatever you want, you're wrong.
Right.
it was
No.
basically a PR stunt, wasn't it?
Yeah,
That's
it
what it
was
sounds
like they actually thought that
We're
they could.
helping,
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
but we're
We
just
like
sending them off
taking
to-
care of the handicapped people, so we could like kind of PR on the shit that we took the refugee, we're helping the society kind of thing, and just like that. But the thing is, they wanted me to represent the company on the TV and shows and interviews, so like to create another PR option. But you know, like when you're losing your family, when you're losing your friends, when you
You
like
can't stand on
they
that.
You're not
Yeah.
in the mood
like
to,
you,
can't-
it's
to
not
do
like you're
the-
not
can't
even in
stand
the
on that. Yeah,
mood.
you
Like
can't stand
it's
on
just
that. Yeah,
morally like just wrong.
Yeah.
Going to TV and making the PR for the company. How good
Right.
is the company while my family is dying over there?
Yeah.
Like how did they think it's going to work anyway? I don't know.
That's
On a
crazy.
positive note, like,
Speaking of which,
like
Here we go.
what? I'm really trying to find positives, you know, like
Yeah.
it's wow.
well, okay, I'm still alive.
That's a positive.
That's a good thing.
My
Like,
husband's still alive. He's here.
Is your husband still here? Is
Yeah,
he in
he
Japan?
came. Yeah, he came here like maybe a year and a half ago.
And what does he do?
He's a programmer.
Okay.
Engineering, but he's working remotely fully, so he's lucky he doesn't have to work for Japanese companies.
So
Anyways.
did he come through COVID times?
No. He
Oh, he
came
came
like
after.
after me. Like he came after me. Like apparently there's
So
no
you came-
normal way to get out from Ukraine. Like if you're a man,
I see.
some men are
yeah,
restricted.
that must be
but
very
if
difficult. How would you
Right?
how do you actually get
you
out?
have to prove to the
Government?
medical commission
Uh-huh.
that you are kind of either handicapped or you have the condition that does not allow you to participate in war.
I see.
So this is how.
Is work
the-
as in like military work or
Yeah.
like- Okay.
It means like the military.
I see.
So
So women, you get excluded from that.
for now,
Kinda,
yes.
kinda.
For now, yes. But soon we do suspect that there's going to be like the same as
draft type of deal.
Israel thing,
Right.
like where each and everyone is obligated to pass the
Right.
military service. I'm not quite sure about that, but it feels like they are going to make the same system as in
Choices, I see, I
Israel.
see, I see.
We're not sure yet, anyways. But for the men, it's like been since USSR thing and Afghanistan war, where every man is obligated
To serve
somehow to
some type
serve.
of-
Yeah.
Right. So
It's not a contract.
you come here, your husband's there. How do you guys communicate?
It's been for a year
There's a
and a
time
half.
difference
We've been
and-
communicating like through chats. It's not something abnormal to us. Like
Mm-hmm.
he's an engineer, anyways. He's quite introverted person.
I
Me,
see.
like myself, I'm an introvert person. Like social communication and socializing is kind of difficult for me as well.
I see.
So we're just like we felt quite fine. It's just like the matter of a distance and the time
Right.
change. Like the time, it's not that big. It's maybe 8 hours difference. No. For now, it's 6 hours difference. Yeah, 6 hour
But
difference.
that's
so
also
it's
like
okay.
that. Is it?
It's okay.
I mean, yeah. I mean, you work it out
Could
somehow.
be worse, like
right?
you know, when it's the 19 hours with Hawaii or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Could be worse.
Oh,
Always
with
can be
Brazil,
worse.
like Brazil is like 12 hours,
Is it
right?
12
Like
hours?
it's 12 hours. So
Really?
if here is at 7 a.m. over there, it's like 7 p.m. It's like you have
Oh,
to have like
shit.
12 hours between you, which
Yeah,
is
because
Oh,
when I
shit.
call my sister back in the States, it's like shoot, what is it? It's
13 hours or something. Oh,
yeah, it's like
if it's
13,
California,
14.
yeah,
maybe
it's like
14.
14,
Yeah.
something like
14
that.
hours.
I mean,
Yeah.
the U.S. and also Brazil. Like it's quite a big.
Yeah,
Like
it's still a
it's
big
like a
gap. Yeah,
continent,
exactly.
right?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
it's like it depends on where. But yeah, my cousin was in Korea and his friend is from Brazil, and he said like basically like it's 12 hours difference, and
Bro,
he said like
sheesh.
it's always he's talking in the middle of the night.
Yeah,
on the
that's
phone,
literally
right?
it.
So, dude, I want to go to sleep.
Yeah, if I want to call my sister
Yeah.
in California, I have to call her like around 12 or 1 o'clock in the morning here.
Mm.
Yeah.
12. So
Yeah,
that's
like
like midnight or
23,
like,
24.
oh,
This time.
midnight.
Yeah, and then there will be like 7 o'clock, 8
And
o'clock,
normal
something like
sleep
that.
just left the chart.
Yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
yeah.
Exactly.
No, we have like only 6 hour difference, and right now I can like call my parents. Like
Okay.
for example, it's like 10 p.m. in Japan, and it's still like somewhere around the noon in
Okay.
Ukraine, so I can call my parents if they do have a light and power. You know,
Damn.
How is it
Yeah.
like, how are people living right now in Ukraine? Like,
there are power outages. The worst they had like maybe 12 hours of outage.
Uh-huh.
So you have to have like plenty of power banks to cover that. Like
Power
to
banks.
yeah, power
What?
banks
How
like
is that like a?
the separate charging batteries.
Oh,
I mean,
okay.
like external ones to have your at least cell phone and notebook.
Kind of like a generator
charged.
over a
Yeah.
generator over a generator type of deal.
Kind of like that.
Okay.
Yeah. So some of my friends actually bought the generators to cover the power outage because
Mhm.
you know the refrigerator itself is very sensitive to the outages.
Oh wow.
So to keep the refrigerator going and alive, kind of thing, they have to buy the separate generators for the power.
Sheesh.
but
Yeah.
like generators also require oil, like require gasoline.
No, not all of them, but some are actually require gasoline thing. Yeah,
Right? Like you need some kind of, what do you call that? Like
alternative
oil
energy
or whatever,
kind of thing.
right?
Yeah,
Mhm.
some of them
This is-
actually use on the gasoline and
Oh, wow.
oil. Yeah.
Because in Yemen, like we used to have the same thing. Because in Yemen we've been in war since 2015, basically. And-
Same, actually, pretty much the same period of time because war itself started in 2014 in Ukraine. It's just the full scale war started like 2 years
Oh
ago.
right, yeah.
So
like,
the Russia has
there was
been like
always
preparing,
kind of
yeah.
thing, right?
I remember when it all started in 2014. I had a friend like from Russia, and he's been in the military service of Russia sometime before. And the last note I received from him, he's been living like near Finland, that area.
Mhm.
So last thing he could send me over chat is grab your things and go wherever you go. Just don't stay in
Bang.
Ukraine because the whole the whole goal of Russia is to take over the whole south, to cut you from the sea. So they are going to take more than half.
Damn.
Just pack your things and run away as far as you can, even if it's Japan, he said.
Wow.
So that's the last thing he sent me, and he
Damn.
just disappeared in 2014.
Damn. And he was on the other
Disappeared.
side.
Yeah, he disappeared. He just, I mean,
Sheesh.
disappeared. He deleted all the social networks by that time when he sent me the notice. and he just disappeared. We never spoke again.
I hope we're
since
not
that
putting
time.
him in trouble by
No, we're
talking
not.
about this.
I'm not telling his name, anyways.
Yeah.
I think he's fine.
Yeah, hopefully.
The
Yeah.
worst thing
He was looking out for you,
probably-
really.
Yeah,
for
yeah,
real.
that's a good
Yeah.
friend, you know.
Mm. I think
Wow.
by that time he already had like 2 kids. I just my thought, but he might be living in Finland right now.
I see.
Let's
like,
not let's not
that's
put more
close.
details out. Like
I don't know.
We're not
I don't
trying
know.
to-
Oh, yeah,
We've
yeah,
never
yeah.
been communicating since then. He just disappeared.
Hopefully, you know.
But that
look,
was
it looks like he's a good
once again,
person,
this
right?
was
Facts.
like how much like in 2014.
That was
He
he was
been
looking
10
out for
years.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
Damn.
Damn. So now you're living in Japan.
Yeah.
How have you been accustoming yourself?
I
into-
wasn't. I was a
You
big fan
haven't.
of Japan like since I was 8 maybe. I thought Sailor Moon and shit, you know.
Sailor Moon, okay.
Yeah, Shed and Moon. Wasn't accustoming like too much to
Mhm.
Japan because I've been a big fan of Japanese culture itself, and I knew where I'm coming to, so I knew
Mhm.
pretty much everything I needed to live in Japan.
Right.
And I was trying to study Japanese on my own for some time before. Not really hard though. So I wasn't. It wasn't hard for me,
see.
really. It wasn't hard.
What's the thing? I mean, other than safety, like everyone, like when we talk about Japan, the first thing that comes to head, like safety,
Safety, right.
right? Other than that, like, what's the
The
thing
law.
that you, the what,
The law.
the low?
Yeah, the law. People are following laws. No one is going to set you up, and no one's going to fuck you up on taxes or on money. No
Okay.
one's going to like set you up on anything in here.
Like
so
scamming
everything,
wise.
yeah, the scamming. They do the scam in here, but over the old elderly people mainly.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we have that in Ukraine too. But the main thing is they are following the law. So the government isn't going to be fucking you up at any point.
Yeah, but their hands is deep in our pockets, anyways.
Well, yeah, that's any
That's
government.
like,
you
yeah.
could tell it about any
Like
government,
my
you know.
pockets are quite empty right now. 'Cause
Understandable.
You know?
Understandable.
I don't think that they need
I just
to.
had a bunch of taxes despite I'm not working right now. I just received like bunch of
Dude,
like
when-
pension
when-
fund and
when they
taxes.
send you
What the
these-
fuck?
I remember like receiving them when I did my PhD here, right? And as soon as I graduated, like they sent me a bunch of ones. They said like you didn't pay these. I'm like, but I was a student. What? And
What do you want from me?
right?
I got that.
And you're not supposed to pay when you're a student. Like then I
see.
had to go there and the whole paperwork.
Plenty of paperwork. Yeah, I
Yeah.
hate it. I
Because
hate
you
it.
see it, and it's like you're supposed to pay like $2,000, $3,000 at once, and I'm like, I just graduated. I got no money. I'm
Like, nah,
broke.
bro. Send me them,
Sir,
send me them checks.
sir, I'm broke.
Yeah, like what?
Send me them checks, or it's it. That's it for you.
Yeah. Did you ever
No, I
get
got-
one of those?
No, I got one of those like 3 weeks ago.
Oh,
3 weeks
And
ago?
they were talking about like, oh, we're gonna take stuff out of your bank, out of your like direct deposit. I'm like,
No, you're not.
I'm like, no, all right, well, whatever's going on, let me see what's up right now before any of that happens.
Yeah.
Let me see
Keep
what's up.
me
Yeah,
updated.
yeah. So
No,
I
you're
had,
not.
to, I, had to, I had to pay all that other stuff, and then,
Yeah.
you know, hang up like,
Yeah.
no, I paid.
No, I'm not.
The hell you
Yeah.
are.
I'm good now,
What are you gonna
but
do about this?
I'm good, but yeah, it was scary because like they send me a mail too. There's like
Yeah.
they send me a mail like, oh, we're gonna take.
They
all this
know
stuff
what
out
a
of your-
mail is.
Unfortunately, yeah, they know. They know stuff. They
Because
like-
normally it's just a post box.
But yeah, they
how
send me
do
the
they
stuff.
contact you in your email? Like usually it's in a post box. Like,
They send me in the post box and email as well. They send the email to my wife, but they send us
Yeah.
through a post box. So yeah, so they had us.
So-
they
so
had,
you're
they
not
was
going
looking
anywhere.
for it. They was like, yeah, we got you. So then I was like, okay, no, I
You've
can't.
been noticed.
So I was like, nah, this can't happen. So I had to do some stuff, and
Yeah.
then boom, I was like, all right, good,
Okay.
we're good now.
Terrible.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it's crazy stuff.
So apart from safety, it's clean. And you can
Oh,
drink
yeah.
and you can drink tap water.
Huh?
Normally.
You don't
Yeah,
really.
you can.
Do you drink
See,
tap water?
see,
I don't.
see.
I
I've
know.
never-
I've
I've
been
never-
grown. I've
I
been
never
grown
wanna
up in
even try to
Ukraine.
do the
Like
tap
I don't
water.
drink.
Like,
I
nah.
have so what I do is like I have a couple of filters, a filter that goes into the tap water itself,
Okay.
and then a kind of thing that you put that I put the filtered water into that also filters the water
You
again.
filtered the filtered
I filter
water.
the filters water, and that's the one that I
Man.
drink. Yeah.
Oh God.
All of us have actually tattoos. Have you ever been having problems? Because I didn't.
No, I never go to onsen, so I that's like people who want to frequent onsens are the ones who usually face these problems. But like, I don't.
Yeah.
I don't do onsen. That's the for that like that's the first place. The second is I don't like onsen.
I've done private onsens where you just have your own room.
you get.
and it's pretty
Or you
nice.
can go like if you're
I
really
did
into
once. I did once. It was Kamakura onsen kind of thing, and it was like public, and they allowed tattoo and piercing.
Public.
Really?
Really? So
It's
it's
Kamakura.
Was that an old one or like a new one?
More than a new one because it wasn't stinky.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Because new ones usually are the ones that do not allow tattooed people to go
Oh.
in. Old ones, like you can go there, like
I need your
Yakuza
money.
go to.
I need your money. Yeah.
You go into there and you just see someone with a full bodysuit, like damn kind of.
Damn.
Yeah.
And the missing pinky as well.
Never seen
And
it.
the missing
actually.
Yeah, the only onsens I've been to has been private, so I haven't even taken a chance to try.
A traditional one.
Yeah,
Honestly,
just because I know it's like most likely they're like, nah, you can't do it.
I just dislike it.
I mean,
Being naked on
Yeah, in front of a
public.
bunch
I mean,
of people. Yeah, that's not me. I would prefer.
it's
I would
weird for
prefer-
us, but it's fine for Japanese. I wonder how.
I would prefer just a nice little private room. You got a nice little view, and you're just chilling, you know. And then after that, you go to your room.
yeah. No. The whole thing is like I'm more comfortable like being in a private room, like because I just don't want to be around naked people.
Yeah.
That just
That's
I
the
don't know.
cultural thing.
right.
Mm.
But I still like I don't know like
Someone
Yeah,
told me
just
that
being naked around
Koreans
a bunch of
also.
random people. Just it's like
right
I don't-
like why you know
facts.
I don't-
Right.
Why?
Mm,
Why?
I could
I don't know
relate
you,
it.
You don't know me. I could,
yeah like
but
Why-
we're naked
why-
together.
We're getting closer.
yeah, like
you know.
I don't want to be here no basically no like we derailed a little bit so let's finish on a good
Mm.
note.
Yeah.
Talking about onsens and stuff what
I bought Nakia.
what
I bought Nakia.
What is it?
what did you
Akia.
IKEA.
oh yeah she
I
bought
have-
she
a
bought
dog.
an Akia yes
What is it? Is that a dog?
Akia.
an empty house
No, I have 3 cats,
Oh,
and I
yeah.
took them from
Hey, you're a
Ukraine
cat
here.
person.
Yeah,
Let's go.
3.
what the hell
3. Let's go again.
The-
Let's do 3. 1, 2.
for
Let's
for
go.
You
every
have
cat
cats?
I don't, but I want some.
cat people
Those cat people,
Those
such a
cat
weird
people
thing.
vibing together.
But anyways,
No,
yeah,
but
I
yeah,
bought a
favorite
house.
thing-
Yeah.
yeah, like I think we're past the house. We tried to talk
Okay.
about the house for like 4 times. It didn't
Okay.
work. Let's give it up.
Yeah.
What? Okay. What? Sorry. I tried to talk about it. Like, about the Akia, but the war. Akia, but the onsens. The Akia, I tried to. Come on, like
Let's just talk about something positive.
let's talk about some positive
I don't know. Okay.
things that you like to do in Japan. Like since you came here, like things that you
Sitting
want
at
to.
home and eating.
That's lovely.
Sitting
Yeah.
home and eating.
Yeah.
What about the food? What do you like about the food?
Pizza.
Pizza.
Dude, there's nothing
Domino's.
Japanese about that. Like I could do that back in Yemen.
Domino's pizza. Is that what we're
Really?
doing?
Really?
Yeah.
Ramen.
Tasty.
Natto.
Sushi.
No, hold
No.
on, natto. No sushi?
No sushi.
Whoa, what?
No.
I don't eat raw fish, raw meat. I don't eat anything raw.
Anything raw, God.
Because I have a phobia of worms.
Okay.
Do you know how many people die because of worms every year in Japan?
You know how many people die of falling trees? You just gotta do it.
Shouldn't be too much.
No. Seriously. No. Hold on. Like, I mean, you're not eating any dangerous meat, right? Like you're just.
No,
like,
I'm
just,
not eating raw meat and raw fish.
Okay.
Only cooked.
Tempura.
No, tempura is
Ravioli.
cooked, bro.
Okay.
Yeah. That's a
Yeah.
good thing. That's a good thing to go on.
Anyways.
What else do we have in Japanese ryori?
I think
No
yeah, we
many.
covered like the basics.
Yeah.
I
Right.
think we did.
Yeah.
Cup ramen.
Do you eat cup ramen?
Of
Why-
course I
why?
do.
All right, Japanese curry. Do you like Japanese? Indian curry, Japanese curry, Thai curry.
I haven't I have to confess, it's been 2 years since I'm living in Japan and I haven't tried Indian or Thai curry yet.
For real?
I mean, to be honest, she's not missing on a lot.
Really?
Yeah, because Indian curry,
Oh.
in like if you've tried Indian curry like in the Middle East or like in somewhere where they do Indian curry properly,
Mm-hmm.
Indian curry in Japan is not the best, to be honest. Like,
see.
And I hate onions.
oh, you're
I
like my friend Sharif. Like he does not eat onions. That
Oh,
guy,
God.
everywhere we go,
I don't. I
tamanagi
know.
nashi de. Dude,
Onajiyo.
He didn't say he didn't order. He's like, no, no.
no,
onions.
he's like before we do anything, he's like,
No onions.
can you take out the onions from the food? Then
That's the thing with corn for me. The pizza and everything. Like they
really,
just
you don't
add-
like corn?
not on pizza and on anything else. That
Yeah, I
doesn't
agree. That's
agree
weird.
With corn, like pizza on corn. I mean corn on pizza.
Pizza on
Pizza on
corn.
God.
I
Just
don't.
corn
I
on
don't
pizza,
eat
bro,
corn
we
soup
have
as well.
pepperoni. We have sausage. Why would you add corn?
I don't know,
Doesn't make
like
any sense.
for me, it's not my preferred topping, but if it's there, it's fine. It's like pineapple. I like
No,
No.
you can't do that. You can't do that.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I don't think that pineapple fits
We're
on
at the
pizza.
same point. I'm glad.
Right?
Hawaiian pizza. That's what I'm saying. That's the only thing. Is
Yeah,
Hawaiian pizza.
that's what I'm saying. I still don't think it works.
for real.
Really?
The ham.
I,
and the
I don't
sauce.
eat ham though. I don't eat ham. Right? Dude, what's
You
up?
don't?
Why are you disappointed? like, it's like
Ham.
every one of us has got some disappointment in the other two. But yeah, but yeah, like it's I don't know. Like I don't mind it, but
But
I
you
don't
don't-
think it's the perfect,
I
fitting.
see.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's
I,
like,
I would eat like pineapple on a pizza, but I don't think like this is the best that it goes. Like
see.
my favorite topping is pepperoni.
Not the first
Yeah, no,
choice.
of course.
actually.
Right, like
Yeah,
the
yeah, yeah,
pepperoni
yeah.
on a pizza, like that's just like some
It's a-
that's
yeah,
the
chef's kiss.
stuff, right? Yeah.
I'm just saying like Hawaiian pizza, like because I
Well,
mean,
What's
We're not
that-
in
what-
Hawaii right
no,
now.
I'm just saying like all right.
But this is as
No,
close
just
as you
listen,
can get.
listen,
Like,
right,
like
right. I'm not
yeah.
gonna put pepperoni with. I'm not gonna put pineapple with pepperoni and sausages. I'm just gonna put it with Hawaiian pizza. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna put it with.
Man,
curry.
it's a pizza. What do you mean like Hawaiian pizza?
No,
Hawaiian
because-
pizza is a pizza that has pineapple on it.
Wait till we have something from Italia.
Oh,
Someone from Italy.
I
He's gonna
had-
tell
they
you.
would. They would.
I had
probably,
the-
like, yeah.
my my interview with like in my podcast. I also interviewed an Italian guy, and he was like, "No, it's fine. Just put whatever you want." And I'm
Really?
like,
Because,
"Really? I
like,
thought it's
basically-
blasphemy." Right? No. And he's like, "No, pizza is a classic. You could just like anything on
For
it. It's
real?
fine."
Because, like, basically, pizza is not a fancy food, right? Because it's a food for poor fishing men
Really?
who had nothing to eat, and they just put the throw a bread and then throw everything
Everything
they had
on it
then
and you
into
just
that
eat.
bread
I
and just
see.
bake it.
And then it became fancy,
You
right?
know what's crazy?
Somehow.
'Cause That
Somehow.
happens with a lot of like dishes from around the world. It's like it's poor man's food, and then it gets popular, and then it gets popular.
Whilst
You know
we're
what?
speaking about
Yeah.
food,
What?
borscht is Ukraine.
What did she say?
That the borscht is Ukraine.
Oh yeah, borscht is Ukrainian.
Borscht.
Borscht is
Borscht.
Ukrainian
Okay.
food. Yeah.
That's the tomato soup, which
Yeah,
Russians
tomato soup.
are trying to steal.
Ah,
Anyways,
uh-oh.
I don't.
borscht is Ukraine.
I don't know. Like, my parents went to Ukraine to get their bachelor degrees, so I know that food, and I know it's from Ukraine. I don't know if it's from Russia. Like, I don't know if Russians kind of try to
They
steal
were
it or
trying.
not.
Yeah, they were trying to appropriate it, but yeah.
It's like
from
molokhia,
Ukraine.
you know, molokhia. Like in
What?
Japan, like there's a what do you call it? A vegetable, not a vegetable, like a leafy vegetable, a leaf thing
Okay.
called molokhia, and it's Egyptian. Like Egyptians have been making it for like thousands of years, I
Centuries,
guess, right?
right,
Like
right, right.
it's Egypt, right? And then in Japan, like they said, no, molokhia is ours.
Like-
The fuck it is.
Eureka!
like, no. And the way that is even made, like it's completely different
I see.
over there. So I don't know. There's a big fight between Egypt and Japan, like
Goddamn.
who owns Marukhia's history. But yeah, it looks like it's a
The
kinda
showdown.
similar
Yeah.
show. But anyways, like
Makes
I think
sense.
we're digressing quite a lot.
Yeah, yeah.
This was fun. We had a few laughs.
a lot of laughs.
I love
lot
a
of
lot of
laughs,
it.
Yeah. And thank you guys for watching.
I appreciate it.
Hope it's
Thanks-
going to be
yeah,
fun.
No, yeah, I
Thank you
appreciate
very
the
much for doing this. Hey, peace.
Yeah.
peace.
Oh, shit.